Hey y'all, on this episode of Rosewood Outdoors, we're gonna be building and constructing a greenhouse. This is something I've always wanted to do. I'm so excited to do it. So come along from the journey, let's go. All right, this is 6 feet long by 16 feet long, and I've actually ordered a greenhouse that we'll be putting right here. What we got to do first, we are going to be digging down roughly about 2 to 2.5 feet straight down before we even can do anything else. Somewhere along back at an old mansion, this old greenhouse, just like the one we're going to be building here, that was under the ground. Now, why would we be doing this? Well, this is going to be a year-round greenhouse. The whole goal of this is to provide food for our family here and throughout pretty much every season of the year. So that way we can have fresh lettuce, fresh herbs, fresh tomatoes, onions, stuff, peppers, all that good stuff. 2 years ago, I built a smaller 6 foot by like 2 foot wide greenhouse, and being above ground, it just does not retain heat. So we will be sinking this so that in the winter time, it can retain heat. So right now, our first goal is to just get this dug out. Now because we're going downhill, I think this is going to be the entrance. What you want, Maple? What's going on? What? You're always camera shy. Mapes, I'm working here. You get so excited. You want me to throw it? Come here, Mapes. Go get it. She's obsessed with the game of fish. So loud. Okay. I guess.
In the truck.
Hey guys, I want to break up the video and talk for just a second here. We're getting close to getting done. I have now had stuff growing in this greenhouse. As you can kind of see, I've kind of got it filled up here on the sides. And my whole goal of the design of this greenhouse was to be able to keep heat in really well, and it does a great job of that, I must say. I'm so happy about that. I've got dirt. I've got plenty of extra dirt we'll be happy to get rid of. I'll have to go through and do an edit of this and critique it in about a year from now and just see and tell y'all what I would do different and what I would keep the same. But so far I'm super happy with how this build has been going. I've actually got some new plants coming up already. I walked in there the other day, I had my glasses on, and as soon as I walk in, it's like steamed up. I sit in here in the morning sometimes and just kind of sit in here and look around. You are stuck out here. Say hi to the camera. Say hi to YouTube. Oh, you ran right into that. What do you think of the stove? What do you think of the stove? I need one more pipe to get out there. I'm gonna put a sheet metal piece right there. I'm thinking I could just go straight up and that'd be fine. That's awesome. I've got one correction I'm going to be making here. I've discovered a pretty hefty discovery here. So I didn't have enough pipe and I was like, oh, I'll just crack this and it'll come up through. But it was putting carbon monoxide from the smoke inside the greenhouse. Well, apparently it's not what killed my plants here, and what these leaves are has nothing to do with frost. It's the carbon monoxide poisoning. So I'm gonna have to completely pipe this all the way through for these cold bits whenever I have time here. Right now these two heaters seem to be doing a great job of keeping this in the 50-degree mark here. No, bring the ball. Bring the ball here. Bring the ball. Well, the greenhouse is finished. Let's go check it out. Y'all, this greenhouse was so much fun to build. It took so much longer than I thought and a little bit more money than I thought, but hey, that's okay. This should be providing fresh greens and vegetables and herbs for years to come for me and the fam. So I am so excited about that. It has been unusually cold here in Kentucky, so I've had to install this stove, which I did end up building from scratch, so that's pretty cool, and it works very, very well. These electric heaters keep it up above freezing when it's in the 20s and teens. When you heat up the stone with this, using the thermal mass theory, heating up these stones and the stuff inside, this does a great job doing that. It gets toasty in here when this thing gets turned on. At least 65 degrees in here. It can, when it's like teens outside, it can crank it that high, so that's pretty cool. So once again, thanks so much y'all for tuning in to Rosewood Outdoors. I'm Paul, and I hope y'all have a great day. Stay tuned for the next video.